Right, hello everybody and welcome to Matt Fryer Golf. I'm down at Davenport Golf Club today and I'm answering one of your guys' questions. It's from Instagram, from a Miller182, and he asks about, have you got any good drills for your long putting? Now I've got a game set up here today that's going to help you, try and eradicate some of your three putts and really help you with your control of your pace putting. Now I like to call it the box game. Now what we've got, as you can see, round the hole, I've got a box set up here, which is 2 foot by 2 foot. Now you guys can make it, a little bit bigger if you want to, or even go smaller, depends on, your level of putting and how you actually are getting on with your putting at the moment. But the good thing is, you can always change the level of the box, how tight it's getting if you're getting better and easier at the game. Then what we do from the box, we start at 10 feet away here, we've got a putt. And what we're going to do, the aim of the game is to try and get this ball to finish inside that box. If it does, we can then move on to the next peg, which is 2 feet further back here. And then again, if we get that into the box, we can move further back. As soon as we don't hole one of these putts, we've then got to move back to the original tee peg. So, there's a bit of pressure on there because that's what we're trying to do, emulate some pressure that we feel out on the golf course when we're actually practicing. So the idea of the game, we start here. You've got to try and feel how far that putt is. You've got 2 feet either before the hole or after the hole, and you've just got to try and knock that putt down into the hole or into the box, like so. So just misses, but it's still inside the box. So now I can move back to my next peg, which is 2 feet further back, so we know it's going to be a bit quicker. And what I've now got to do, think how much I've got to give it to get it into that box and still not go further back or leave it short. Like I say, it's only 2 feet further, so it's not going to be too much. So that one's just stayed in again there. Now I can move even further back. I can go to a next peg here. So as we're doing this, we're going further and further away from the hole. And all we're trying to do is make sure we're not getting it outside of the box, so we've always got a short putt for our second putt, so then we can try and eradicate the three putts. Also, it'll help you with your green reading this as well, because we've got to take that into account when we're actually trying to get it in the box. There we go. So now I'm up to 4 pegs. And you guys can make this as long as you want. You don't have to have 10 pegs. You can, as long as the putting green is large enough, you can keep going as far back as you want to. You can make each peg a foot apart, 2 feet apart, whatever you want. But as long as you're improving. And what I would say, guys, is when you're doing this, keep a score. If you're going to play this, only play it twice a day. So you've got 2 opportunities, and then keep scoring what you've got. And then the next time you come down, try and beat that score. If you get, 10 pegs back in your first one, you're trying to get 11 in the next one. The next day you're playing, we're always trying to improve on that. So we've got something to test ourselves against. So I'm back to 4 pegs now. A little bit of a pull, but it's, it stayed okay. So I can move another peg back now. Tell I've been practicing this one, getting every single one inside the box. So, as we're going further back, it should be getting harder and harder here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this onto my 6th one now. Oh, right, so there we go. I've just missed. So now I've got to start back at peg 1. If I were to play again, I've just knocked it a little bit far by that time. So I'm back to start at peg 1 again, and then last time I got 5th one, 6th one, I knocked it out, so I'm going to try and get further on this time. So we knock it in. You're still trying to feel, get the read of the greens. We're getting quite target orientated on this, so still trying to hole a few of these putts, knock them in there. I'm going to finish on that one. So guys, I hope that's helped you. Miller182, I hope that has helped you. do post more questions, guys. Keep posting them and I will try and answer as many as I can. And like I say, you know, your box, try and alter the length of it, you know, make it smaller, make it bigger. The smaller it is, the harder it is, so the more accurate you've got to get, and hopefully, you know, the better and tighter your putting will become. And you know, you can really drop your scores as soon as you start eradicating 3-putts and things like that. You will drop so many shots off your eventual score. So I hope it helps, guys. You know, as always, do like and share the video around. Give it a thumbs up if it's helped. Comment down below. You know, let me know how you're getting on with it, how many pegs you get to, and also do subscribe to the channel. Links down below. Click. It's all free, guys. Loads of tips coming. So I hope that helps, and I'll see you soon.